What's going on? So Jasmine Crockett says that the Democratic Party is preparing for the safest white man they can get come 2028 to take back the office if they can, and that's what they're doing. Nothing controversial about what she said. She spoke the facts. You know, America ain't hardly ready for anyone black to come back. We're gonna have another Obama man no time soon. That ain't gonna happen. Just the fact we had it in this lifetime was amazing. Kamala Harris got in as a VP, got a little taste of running as a candidate. They don't want women. You know, you get rappers like Lord Jamar and some of them coming out talking about they can't have a woman if there's a war and all this. They talk all that mess. The UK did with Margaret Thatcher. In fact, she was the longest running over there who did it. Other countries have done it. Germany's done it. Other countries have. America always claims to be so progressive and so advanced. But no, they rather have some old white dude with depends on who be using Jim Crow rhetoric on both sides, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, that they rather had that old man rhetoric. They love that old massa. We know Hillary Clinton should have won, but there was a rig that happened there. And we know Kamala Harris, there was a rig there too. Makes no sense that a place that claims to be so progressive, who is voting against women running? That is the $64,000 question. Mainly white women. Because you saw 92% of black women supported Kamala. Ain't it funny how being a black man, being straight, and speaking in support of a woman being president, the cats got issue with it. Because they would rather have some Geritol, old diaper-dependent jive turkey who be breaking laws and doing things. Who am I talking about? Because I could be talking about Biden and Trump. Yeah. And that's kind of, yeah. They're not progressive as they claim to be. Oh, they love the latest gadgetry. Give them a new cell phone, a new car, a new device to play with. They'll co-sign that. Tell them they have to acknowledge a woman as president or something, then they'll start to cringe and all shrivel up. Why, I don't know. Because you ain't done nothing with what has happened is it hasn't been effective with what you had. So why not a woman to run it? Why not? I mean, really, you got nothing. Let's be real. Behind these men have been strong women. Michelle Obama was strong, and they know she would win. And she sticks on the fact she would. Nancy Reagan was reading tarot cards when Ronald Reagan was in there, so you take that for what you want. Hillary Clinton, let's keep it 100. She was more presidential than Bill. Bill got the charisma and the charm, but Hillary knew how to be getting there and break. She knew how to break that. She knew how to break them knots. And tell you something, if she didn't have that last name and she wasn't a woman, she would be 2-3 times more popular than Trump because she knows the game. In fact, they taught him the game, but that's another story, another video. It ain't just being a first lady on the side piece dish. The ones who really have some personality, just saying. But anyway, no, America ain't ready for that, so they'll go find some turkey that they'll find around and they'll say, yeah, we'll put money behind you because we can, because that's what they do. They too chicken to be progressive. You want to talk about white privilege, you want to talk about systematic institutionalized racism, you want to talk about how it's done. Jasmine Crockett ain't talking out the side of her neck. She's spitting the facts. This is what they're going to do. This is like the same thing on the Republican Party. They will never have a woman run. Not like that. And before you sell Sarah Palin, well, she had a decent look, but she had no brain. She wasn't, imagery was on point, but what was coming out of her mouth wasn't. She was lame juice. And she'd have had Hillary's mouthpiece, brain set to go along how she looked. And yeah, maybe it would have been close, but it wouldn't have gotten over because they're just not progressive like that. Too many isms in America that are like lingering and festering. And they're the viruses that won't go away. So anyway, let me know what you think about what Jasmine Crockett says. I co-sign what she say. This is what they want. They want it. Win or lose, they'd rather have that than to ever give a woman a chance. They've showed it. How's a guy break laws, lies left and right, does all kinds of stuff that he's done, and to women too, by the way, and they act like they don't see nothing. That's the set. That's why the Me Too cancel culture and stuff. If you sit there and you have Trump in there, you can't tell me that you're about women's rights and all that when the stuff is what it is. And he questioned Jasmine Crockett's IQ. Well, he has no IQ. His ain't even the half of his shoe size. But he knows how to schmooze, and he's learned how to be a politician who's a businessman who put himself with certain people who, allies. That's what they call it. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit the membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.